Testing. One, two, three. Testing. One, two, three. And we are live with Bitcoin price predictions. I'm your host, Daniel Plummer, the crypto kid, the ganja ambassador. And this podcast is brought to you by Howard Blockchain TV, and it is sponsored by Addis Ababa Advanced Technologies Incorporated. Testing. That was the reset. And we are live here with Bitcoin price predictions. I'm your host, Daniel Plummer, the crypto kid, the ganja ambassador. And this podcast is brought to you by Howard Blockchain TV, and it is sponsored by Addis Ababa Advanced Technologies Incorporated. Hit that thumbs up button always. In the news, today is Friday, August 9th, 2024. Bitcoin is just fluctuating for the last couple of weeks. It's regained a lot of its loss all the way up to $61,300, but it is down now over $1,000 to 60,393 US dollars. Ethereum is down $97 to $2,583. We have a few more weeks here in the United States of summer vacation. Once we get to the end of the month, you should see the volume in the markets pick up, and then the stabilization of Bitcoin and other markets, you should see that more. A lot of the fluctuation is being driven by overseas markets because most institutional traders or investors here in the United States are still on summer vacation. Also, be aware that this is a presidential election year, and the Democratic National Convention is less than 2 weeks. Any type of headlines, financial, political, related to Bitcoin or blockchain technology, you should see the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum drop or increase with those fluctuations. Donald Trump has come out swinging with a lot of support of Bitcoin. We're expecting in 2025 that the first 6 or 7 months of the Trump administration will see a bull market for Bitcoin and Ethereum. In addition to that, Donald Trump is leading in the polls ahead of Kamala Harris by 25 points. I just don't see how Kamala Harris getting in the presidential race this late in the game can make up 25 points when no one, we haven't even had the Democratic National Convention, and the Democratic National Committee states that Kamala Harris already has enough delegate votes, and she's already appointed a running mate for vice president. So this whole dog and pony show of putting the cart before the horse, announcing a vice presidential running mate without even being nominated the Democratic nominee, this just speaks of corruption, inside collusion. Pretty much the Democratic National Committee is pretty much saying that they're going to determine who the Democratic presidential nominee should be. And we're going to do away with presidential primaries, uh, Democratic debates, Republican debates, Republican, and once we have the nominee, whoever the presidential nominee is, we're going to have them debate. And this is getting ridiculous, and it just implies that the Democrats don't care what name they have on the ballot. They're going to have the same playbook of, we're going to take a month to count the votes. We're going to come up with some state of emergency at the last moment. This is crazy. Uh, Yesterday, in my email, I received an email from the Department of Education stating that Biden seeks to pardon or forgive the student loans. But in 2022, my application was accepted and processed, and I was told, don't worry about it anymore, and the $20,000 would go away. However, a year ago, August 2023, the Department of Education sent me an email saying that I needed to be prepared to start making payments. So, what is it going to be? It's either you're going to forgive them or you're not. And it needs to be done right now, not wait until October. Uh, Biden and Harris need to forgive these loans before the end of August. If Kamala Harris wants to have something positive to say, you can't wait till October and think that, okay, people have 3 weeks. They just found out their student loans are forgiven. It's still going to take a year for them to be forgiven, but vote for us. No, I need to know, I need to receive an email that my loans have been forgiven, and I can use that in a court of law. Don't play this, game. So we'll see what happens. We'll keep you posted. Today is Friday. The market be pretty chill for today, but still we'll come back tomorrow and let you know where they are. This is Daniel Plummer, the Crypto Kid, letting you know that the future is crypto.